The other night, I had a dream. It was a world full of kings and queens, but it was cold, dark as the night. We were the fire on the moonlight lit skies. We was divided. We weren't the same. We was free, but we all wanted change. We couldn't see it, but we created a place between that was overrated. If I could just save it all like a fly in the wall, would I be able to accept what I cannot control? Would I rush what I sold? Would my back be against the wall? Another hop, never seen you before. I'm on the edge of the universe. Had a thief let into the night. I know, I hope the king lets go of the page when I turn the page. I don't think I need this anymore. Wicked words and lost life. I don't think I've been there anymore to take the hurt and the pain. I don't mean it. I want to live a little and seek the change. We could all be kings and queens if we could just learn to believe. If we could just learn to believe. We had a plan to build a wall, a great divine that could never fall, to separate us from all the pain and keep us skeletons locked away. And brick by brick, it built itself thick that it blacked out the sky, and in darkness there's no sunlight. And world by world, we all became numb. We're begging the bullets till we're broken guns. If I could just save it all like a fly on the wall, would I be able to accept what I cannot control? Would I shame what I sow to black and white, like nothing ever happens, as if I'd never seen you before? I'm on the edge of the universe that I let a thief into the night. I hope the king of the queens hold the key to turn the page. I don't think I need this anymore. Take the world. I don't think I need you anymore. Take the hurt and the pain and turn it. I want to live a little. We could all be kings and queens. We could just learn to believe. We could just learn to believe. I don't think I need this anymore. Take the words and a lie and just beat it. I don't think I need this anymore. Take the hurt and turn the page. I want to live a little. And we could all be kings and queens if we could just learn to believe. To know that's up. And self-awareness. I know they say the sky was blue. Can make it stronger than it's ever been seen. They might be right, but I disagree. Because I never felt time travel. Sometimes I wonder why anyone would ever care. Because when I leave, It's like a candle that makes a brittle that can be erased. What else will ever do? I want to run away. I want to go. I've stood alone and I've fallen down. Your hands hold the world and picked it off the ground. Sometimes I see the sky cry, but don't believe that a love is big enough to cover these. Sometimes I wonder if you're even there. But when I feel far away, you always meet me there. And like a candle that brittles, these time travels can't be erased. A vortex and a TARDIS of the Zodiac will ever do. And a time machine to be gone without you. I want to go. I want to run away. I want to be lost in the lost woods. Like a ship in a bottle without distress signal. But I want to meet your sky. Like a ship in the night. Is it dust bunnies? This is the main frame. From one, survival is up to you. Choose your decisions wisely. Change starts within. Remember, if you don't stand for something, you might fall for anything. You just notice the ends where it all begins. All my life will let me know how far I will not go. But inside, a demon still grows through and through the rose. Who are you to change this world? Set forth. No one needs to hear the words. Let it go. Carnival, come by, just me. Take I am and everything I am and bring it on to an urn. Carnival. Come and chase these. Take everything I am and bring it forth. I will hide myself below. I'll be what you wanted, kept inside. I won't let go till I burn out of control. Who are you to change this world, setting forth? No one needs to hear your words. Let it go. Carnival, I want you to come by, just me. Take everything I am and bring it to an end. Make me fall. Go ahead and chase these. Take everything I am. And for said, there's a red sky, said blue, from dusk to dawn. Who I am is not good enough, for never. There's a carnival, come by to just me, take everything I am, bring it to an end, carnival. Could you come and chase these? Take everything I am. I've watched you from the hell's fire, the distance, in the heavens, and a stellar. It's light years falling from a devil's cup, so fused to collide. Awaken light of all the stars align, the planets align. I seek you, archangels watching over across the sky. It's rover coming, rejected in witchcraft, and eternally finding you in the night. Far from the heavens, where no one knows, I've watched hell's fire. I would travel the distance between hell and the heavens, and a stella is light years from this use. So over, it'll fuse and collide, awakening and to enlightenment, to awaken. Is it Archangel, I seek you? Or if it's fallen like the devil's cup, or demons have roamed the earth. The fallen angels, I will seek you. Stella, I'll find you. I would travel the distance between the heavens and the hell's fire. It's light years from the use. So rover, you could have a fuse that collide. It's enlightenment. The planets and the stars to align. And the horse leech, too, crying to give and give. But those three things that they never satisfy, and four things they will say not. It's enough. That grave, the grave, the engraven, the graveyard shift, where the planet is filled with water, and its fire. On the seventh day, it's enough. And the eye of the beholder is mocked by the ravens of the valley, picks it out, and the young eagles eat it. The garnish of the planet. The wellness place can hide salvation, a map to warrant that maze, but never seeks the sun, where the lost are the heroes, and the thieves are left to drum the serpent. Fairy tales are not found. It's the written and engraved, the writings on the walls. It's spade by this landslide. The way of the eagle in the air, and the way of the serpent upon a rock. It'll never face the odds against us, but it'll run into a fear to a fawn. It has begun. The mist, into the mist of the sea, the way of man with a maid, blinded in shadows with rapids of sword. It falls beneath the planet, in the way of adultery, on the seventh day of scarlet mouth, no witnessness. It's written on the walls. For three things a planet, and four which cannot bear, and it cannot bear arms. For a servant is a fool filled with meat, and the handmaid is heir to the mistress. It has begun. And there are four things which are little upon us and upon the planet, and are exceeded in wisdom. And the ants are people not strong. They prepare for the summer of their meat. These conies are feeble folk, yet they make their house in the rocks. The locusts have no king, no queen, yet they go forth, all of them, by the hands that feed them. Aspire, take his hold within the hand of the king's and the queen's palace. There are three things which go well. Ye beware, for are commonly a-going. A lion, which was the strongest amongst the beasts in the wilderness. They turneth not away for any, but a goat was greyhound, and a king against was no rising up. And haste has done the fool, lifted up thyself through evil, and thine the hand upon thy mouth. Surely the milk can bring forth the butter, and the fourth blood of the fortunes of the wrath, or the fourth strikes in their strife. The words of a king, the prophecy of their mother taught them, and their father was not kings, it's their child that has become of the kingdom. The less they drink, the more they forget the law of Moses during Isaac Newton. To give strength is ready to perish, and wine upon these of heavenly hearts. The laws of Isaac Newton. And the misery was no more. Upon the mouth was dumb, and the cause of all appointed, and destruction by the judge of righteousness that pled the poor and needy, who could find a price above the heart. Not evil all the days of life, but strife. To seek wool, to seek merchant ships from afar, to breathe food in our household as a maiden, with the fruit of the garden and the vineyards. It is staffed to the needy, to bring forth their hand to the poor, and stretch out, not in fear, but of the snow in the household, closed in the scarlet cloth of wool and silk. It was purple.